Come to lie on your back for some bridging. Feet hip distance apart, hands heavy at your side. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, go ahead and send the hips up. Now, if you have knee sensitivity, this is your posture. You're just going to hold it, and you're going to keep your belly in. If you start to feel any back discomfort, make sure you're actively pulling in and up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee with your navel in towards your spine. Now, if you do not have knee or back sensitivity, go ahead and extend your right leg out. Hold it out. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the shin. Extend the other shin. Don't take the pelvis down yet. Stay lifted through your core. Left shin goes out. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brace your abs way below the belly button, lift in and up, peeling down upper back, mid back to tailbone. Hug your shins in, rock side to side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the feet back down, hip distance apart and parallel, hands heavy at your side, shoulders plugged down. Soften the breastbone in towards the back body. Brace your abs, lift in and up to send those hips up. Stay in your two-legged bridge if you have knee or back sensitivity. If not, extend your right shin out, holding 20, 19, 18, 17. I'm keeping track of the time. Make sure your hips aren't twisting, drooping. The thighs are the same height. The toes of the extended leg are pointed. Hang in there. Deep lift way below the belly button on the lower pelvic floor. 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the hips up. Just lower that shin. Extending your left out. Hold it out. I've got your 20-second count. I'm keeping track of it. Make sure your hips are squared. No twisting, no hiking. Toes pointed of the extended leg. Thighs the same height. Counting you down. Stay up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the shin. And then with the belly in, lift up way below the belly button on the pelvic floor to peel your vertebrae down, placing each vertebra on the ground from the top of your spine all the way down to your tailbone. Once the tailbone's down, abs in, hug your shins in, rock forward and back, all the way up to a seated position, folding over those legs, parallel legs, toes pointed. Breathe with me here. Inhale 1, exhale 1, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3. Round yourself up to a tall spine. Pull back on the inner thighs towards the bottom of your mat behind you, sitting up on the top of your sits bones. From the bony protrusions of your hips, externally rotate those legs from the top of the hip sockets, pointed toes. Inhale, prepare, brace your abs, and exhale, fold over those legs. Breathe with me here. Inhale 1, exhale 1, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3, rounding up slowly. We're going to make our way onto our stomachs. Lying on our stomachs, we'll put our forearms down, elbows right under our shoulders, pushing the forearms down and out into the mat to engage our scapular stabilizers. Watch out for the belly dumping out on the floor. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Lift in and up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Single leg kicks here with pointed toes. Kick, kick, and switch. Kick, kick, and switch. Kick, kick, and switch. Keep going. What I want you to watch out for here is the pelvis rocking back and forth. Keep your pelvis square and still. No rocking or shifting. Lift way up below the belly button on the low abs. Widen your collarbone. Soften your gaze ahead and make sure it's a little higher than eye level. Keep breathing with me here. Join me on this tempo. Inhale, exhale, kick, 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 kick. Keep alternating. Every time one leg kicks, make sure you're actively not sitting into the hip of the leg that's kicking, that you're staying lifted through both sides of your abdomen, way below the belly button. Finish up. Last one. And we're going to make our way up to stand for some deadlifts by the wall. In level 1, we did half range of motion. I'd like you to try for full range of motion without a death grip on the wall. So you have one hand on the wall, the other hand is going to reach this time for your toes. Now, there's a lot of different opinions about the standing leg and locking it out versus a little bend. I always say a little bend is a little safer for your joints. So try to not deeply bend and squat in the leg, your standing leg, but keep a micro bend so we don't shift into any pronation, rolling in on the feet. Let's begin. One hand on the wall, the other hand is reaching for your leg that's farthest away. Toes as you reach down. Think about sticking your butt back like you were trying to close your fridge with your butt. And as you stick your butt back, the other leg lifts. And if there's energy through the leg that's lifting, just keep going as I'm giving you some things to think about. Then the leg that's lifted will not be added weight. So you do have to reach through that leg, point the toes, and it's helpful if you think about those bony protrusions on your hips shining like headlights to the floor. If they stay pointing down to the floor evenly, you're going to recruit the glutes and the lower abs more effectively and efficiently. Finish up the one you're on, brace your abs, and make your way to the second side. So our progression eventually will be doing this in the center. So I don't want you so reliant on the wall. Try to test yourself using the fingertips, and then also watching out for that supporting leg's knee. What is happening? Are you locking out in it? Can you really stay lifted through your center? Really pull the core in and up to help support the movement. Riding the breath. I like to exhale down, inhale up, but I can do it either way as long as my abdomen is firing and initiating the movement. Never do we want to push the belly out because that puts excessive pressure on our back. And with lordosis, we already have weak abs and glutes and hamstrings and extension in the back. So our back is susceptible to injury if we don't work on that core strength. Finish up the one you're on. And we're going to make our way to the floor for a well-deserved stretch. So lying on our stomachs for a prone quad stretch. I want you to kick your right heel to your butt. Hold it here. Other hand can be right under your forehead as a little pillow. Push the bony protrusions of the hips into the floor, squaring that pelvis off. Lift up way below the belly button on the low abs. Soften your sternum. Really think about how even your hips are and try to square off and keep the bony protrusions of your hips heavy on the floor. Go ahead and switch the leg and the arm that's grabbing, switching the arms. Hold 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch again. Back to the first side. Brace the abs, square the hips, push the bony protrusions of the hips into the floor, lift the low belly in and up, collarbone wide. Good, 10 more seconds here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release that. Go back to the left. Brace the abs. Hold 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job.